it's another beautiful day in the food forest, and as you can see in the background, we've got a little bit of blue sky, and we still have a bunch of clouds. What we've been dealing with about 2 weeks now is torrents of rain. Now, not torrents for some parts of the country, but for down here, when we get 6 inches in a matter of days, that is a lot, and we're expecting to get more. But I want to show you how we've gone from what we had to this. Gives you perspective of some of the plants we have in here. I'm gonna flip the camera here to give you a better idea. Yeah, we got a mess, but it's getting cleaned up progressively. And we're in the middle of winter. Well, actually, we're almost into spring. So we've got flowers coming out, things like that. We've got lots of greenery, a lot of things budding out. Look at the beautiful almond buds coming out here. Just gorgeous. Lots of little flowers. But lots of new growth. Things are getting going again. We've been dealing with, this is the coldest time of the year for us. And this year is particularly cold. So even the moringa, which would grow usually pretty much year-round, has dropped most of its leaves and branches and seed pods. Pardon for the lamenting dog next door. Apparently its owner went away for a little while. But, so what I'm going to show you is how we went from what we had to what we now have. And it's going to be a little different than what you expect if you haven't followed from the beginning of my Instagram, which is Farmer Brown Grows. If you do, you'll have seen a lot of the progress over the last almost 15 months now. Just put in new grapes, little trellis. I still got to tie this up. I just used some grafting tape. Here's a few different grapes. These are table grapes. I've got a few wine grapes up top. And here's the new dragon fruit area. This is the start of it. These are the ones that I'm just rooting to repot, and then they'll go to the our nursery area for sale. And we've got 3 to 4 different colors right now. I want to collect them all. And oh, potatoes are doing amazing. They made it through the frost. You can see they died back a little bit. Not a major thing. What they call tipping, and that. But I put in a bunch more in the front here. Added some more down there. Oh, there's one of our little roadrunners over there. We've got 2 of them, George and Gracie. That is Gracie over there, and then George is over here apparently. And the dogs don't really bug them. So they're hanging out, doing their job. They love the grubs, which is awesome. Quick little update. This is the Korean bush cherry, and by the looks of it, down here, it's actually still alive. So it's made it through the cold, it's made it through the drought, and it might bounce back this year. Put in a bunch of grafts with my new grafting tool. This is the lemon that I didn't think would make it. I had done some by knife earlier in the year. They didn't take. But these other ones seem to be doing quite well. See if you can spot that one there. We've got here, these are, on this side are the navel oranges, and they seem to be taking, so they haven't wilted out yet. And then on the other side, I've got grapefruit. So, several grapefruit here. So I'm very happy about that. This thing's gonna, when I'm done, because this thing, it threw bad oranges, in my opinion. They were just no juice, just mealy, and thick rinds with nothing on them except for oil, lots of oils, so shows healthy production, but not a good fruit. So grafting to it is a way to use the trunk and end up with fast production on other citrus. So I'm going to add about 30 or 40 different types of citrus to it. So this gives you a perspective of what we have going. And if you saw my first video, which is the tour of the property, look at this loquat. Beautiful. This is all new growth on this thing. They got attacked by rabbits or gophers down here, and they're already coming back. But on the first video, I gave you a full tour. I'm just giving you a quick overview on some things that have changed. And better understanding of what we're doing. Now what I'm going to show you is where we were originally with this thing. When we first looked at the property back in July of last year, or not last year, but the year before, and then when we took possession at the end of October, and I started bringing in material, and by the beginning of November I had the first raised bed in, which was the one far by the table over there. So I'm gonna set up a little picnic area I've decided over there, and we'll go from there. So this is some photos of the front yard. And then these are photos of the backyard. When we first took it, or looked at it in July of 2017. And then this is a drone footage of in 2018, actually in November of 2017.
She doesn't cry for him on Mondays, though her love for him is strong. Tuesday's just a memory of a love that's dead and gone. Well, Wednesdays are getting easier as the workday wears on. Well, Thursdays are much harder. Another week is almost gone. She doesn't cry for him on Mondays. That's her day to be strong. Just a day without the heartache is a day of moving on. Now on any given Sunday, his voice won't be around. She knows with Another Monday's coming around. Well, Fridays aren't as painful with the drinking to forget. Saturdays are for their daughter who doesn't understand yet. But Sundays are the hardest. They're the ones that tear her down. Well, Sunday's almost over. Another Monday's coming around. She doesn't cry for him on Mondays. Everything feels so wrong. Just a day without the memories is a day of moving on. Now on any given Sunday, his touch won't be around. She knows with every passing Sunday, another Monday's coming around. She doesn't cry for him on Mondays. That's her day to be strong. Just a day without a heartache is a day of moving on. It was on a rainy Sunday that they laid him in the ground. She knows with every passing Sunday, another Monday's coming around. She knows with every passing Sunday, another Monday's coming around.